All right, so I got cut off just a little bit at the end there, but I wanted to finish off StatCrunch for that problem. So notice, by the way, that you can use your JavaScript and have kind of Word or Excel in the background. It's fine. You want to unpool your variances. So you want to make sure this box is not checked. And you click Next. We were testing that the mean difference was equal to 0. Remember, that was from the null hypothesis. Here, way back up here. The fact that we could have had the subtraction equal to 0, right? Subtract female from male side and make it equal to 0. That's fine. We have an alternative of not equal to, and hey, I wonder how confidence intervals are going to get made. Hint, hint. All right, so click Next. We don't need a data table, so we'll just click Calculate. And there it is. And see, look, it came up with its same test statistic. See it right there? Negative 3.295, right there. Same one we found in Excel. And there's the p-value. What this method doesn't do is it doesn't do classical. It does the p-value method, which is one of the reasons it's so popular nowadays to do p-value, because computers do it so easily. So there you go. So there's the p-value of 0.0011, found easy as pie with StatCrunch. And of course, you could always just paste it in anywhere you want. So here, let me paste. There it is. Ta-da. Okay. Done with that. We found our p-value. We've rejected. Life is grand. And we already did step 6 from before. So now, dun dun dun, you knew it was coming. Confidence intervals. All right. So we're going to construct and interpret a 95% confidence interval for the mean difference in those male and female HONC scores, nicotine scores. Same data set we were just working with. So you can see this rather involved formula. So let me go type that up. Hold on one sec. There it is. So we have the difference in the males and female scores, plus or minus the T alpha over 2 and all that jazz. All right, so we're going to have to go find all this stuff. So this one was, let me see, let me type it in. The difference in the male and the female was 1.6 minus 2.8, which in case you missed it, StatCrunch tells you that it's negative 1.2. That's what the difference was, but that's okay. Plus or minus T alpha over 2. Well, luckily for us, we already found that because it's the same number that we would have used for a 0.05 alpha, right? Because if it's 95%, then it's 0.05. So we found it already. It's the critical value here, 1.976. If we didn't find it already, we would have to go find it. And then S1 squared, which is 2.9 squared over 182, plus S2 squared, which is 3.6 squared over 150. All right, so now we're going to have to go find that. So I'm going to do it longhand with Excel, and then I'll do it with StatCrunch as well. So first thing I need is the X bars, difference in X bars. So that would be 1.6, take away 2.8. Negative 1.2, hey, just like StatCrunch said it was right there from when we did it in the last one. All right, now I need the critical value I've got right here, so I don't need that, but I do need the big square root. So let me just write that. It's technically called the standard error or whatever, but so equals SQRT, and I did it before, but I'll do it again. It's 2.9. Oopsie, it would help if I typed an equal sign. Good grief. All right, equals that 2.9 squared divided by 182 plus 3.6 squared divided by 150. And the beauty of typing it up like this is that then I don't need to reinvent the wheel every time. So the lower bound, in other words, I can use this spreadsheet over and over. Negative 1.2 minus 1.976 times 0.36. Move over. Hold on one second. Let me type this up. There it is. Same cells, just with a plus sign on that one. And there you go. Notice what's not in that interval. 0 is not in that interval. All right, let me go whip to StatCrunch real quick, because it's the same way to do it in StatCrunch that it was before. Stat, T statistics, 2 samples, summary. Oops, I'm going to type this up. Hold on. There it is. You uncheck that pooled variances, click Next, but you pick a confidence interval this time and click Calculate. And there it is, the same numbers as before. And 0's not in there. That's why we said no.